bring you updates, news, and music and across the country. My name is Darky, spelled Darki, and then it's double E. Welcome to Gospel Life News. A lot has been happening in the music space that concerns Afrobeats. All of that, I'm bringing them to you in a bit. We begin today's news with no other person than Davido, amazing guy, the Mattel Kuna, amazing guy doing good for himself. Davido has been on Twitter trending. What has he done? All of these, I will bring them to you. I was at the time where he came out to say yesterday, where he said to celebrate 100 million streamers for unavailable on Spotify, I will drop the video for free. So as soon as we surpass 100 million streamers on Spotify, the video for free will drop. And then Davido said, we almost there. At point, his fans came out to say this is not true because you promised us that when the video surpassed 50 million on YouTube, they're going to drop the video for free, and that came, and obviously you did not fulfill your promise. And his fans have been calling his head hook, line, sinker, saying, Davido, you lied to us, and as a matter of fact, they can't trust you no more. Moving on, we saw where Davido removed a tooth and then replaced it with a diamond tooth worth about 100,000 US dollars at the time, and he was so happy he did it, and obviously flaunting it out to all his fans to see. Moving on, we saw where Davido announced two new venues for the Timeless tour, inclusive of Berlin, one in Berlin, and that's on the 15th day of September, and on the 17th day is going to be in Dusseldorf, after also in September. For the Timeless tour, Davido is set to visit these new spaces, and obviously, he came out to say this: we got two Timeless nights ahead of us, tickets in the bio, get them while you can. So obviously, while you can still get those tickets, please do get yours because in no time it is going to be a sold out space. Moving on, we saw Davido on Twitter ranting and making a whole hell of a news on Twitter. What is the cause? I'll bring it to you in a bit. We saw where I think for this evening, the Davido will perform in Ghana, and then we saw all the bikers in Accra. Or for there's a way they welcome our Afrobeat artists, Whiskey to Davido to Burna Boy. They give them a heroic welcome from bikers to sports cars to sport. Everybody come out with their luxury vehicles in the bikes to give these guys luxurious welcome to the city of this to the country of Ghana. They love our Afrobeat artists from Nigeria, and then they don't ever fail to show it. They show it in expression, they show it in the love of music, and they show it in every way possible. For them, for that, Davido was in Ghana, and then he has received his own heroic welcome where all bikers were available on ground to usher him into the space he was going to stay, and obviously also going to usher him to the venue he's set to perform later in the day. Moving on, we saw the way Davido came out to tweet where he said, "This year, no bad energy. I'm actually having the time of my life." And at the same time, he said, "Feel is that record." But then that was where the back and forth began from. We saw where Davido, so one of his fans said, okay, Davido said, "Feel is that record," and one of his fans said, "Then drop the video." And that one said, "No mind them, injustice plain." Davido tweeted, "Blocked." So whoever he is that person who said injustice plain, Davido have said, "You are no longer on my list because I blocked you." At this point, like I said, no bad energy this year. I want to just enjoy my life, and if you're going to be against that, I'm going to block you as soon as possible. At the same time, we saw where somebody asked him saying, "Why did you block your 30 BG member?" Davido replied saying, "Can't lie, some of my fans be overdoing, and I'm not even scared to say it. This year again, no bad energy. I'm actually having a time of my life." So Davido is saying he blocked his members because they are overdoing, and he's not scared to say it. He's not scared whether you guys go or not. It's not his business. He wants just to enjoy his life and enjoy it to the fullest. As a matter of fact, 30BG, your boss have said you guys are overdoing, and that is why he has been blocking a whole lot of some persons. But then he has deleted these tweets. Obviously, maybe he had to think about it, and at the moment, those tweets no longer exist on his page. I'm sure he had deleted them, but at the time, he was so fed up that he has to delete or block a couple of persons on the page. Moving on, we have Rema as the next guy on the news. We saw for the Billboard Hot 100, Rema made it to number 5 at the time with song "Calm Down" with Selena Gomez. Number 1 at the time was Rich Men, Not of Richmond. And number 2 is Fast Cars. Number 3, Last Night. Number 4, Cruel Summer. And then 5 remains Calm Down with Rema. For next week, what number will Rema be? All of this we can't wait to see when next week finally comes. Moving on, we saw for the Spotify playlist, Rema top song still remains Calm Down with Gomez and then Calm Down Initial One. The one with Gomez has a stream of about 957 million, 65,000, and 364. While Camden initially had 463 million, 763,000, and 263. Now, for the one with Selena Gomez, that song has amassed about 2 million plus daily streamers every day. About 2 million plus people have been streaming the song ever since it was dropped, and that's a massive one for Rema at the time. Moving on, we saw Rema spending 51 weeks at the top at the Afrobeat song chart, and in no time it's going to be almost a year, and it's almost a year. It's going to be a year plus, and that's a massive one to Rema on that one. Moving on, we saw Soundgasm has now had over 108 million plus stream on Spotify. Rema is the only person who has made this possible, and then we say congratulations to him at the time. Moving on, we saw the Song of Summer by Spotify coming out, and they have brought out 20 songs that have been the Song of the Summer for 2023 globally. And then they are saying number one is Ella Baila Sola, number two, Where She Goes, number three, Seven with Lato, number four, Creel Summer, number five, La Baby, number six, by Bad Bunny, number seven, Flowers, number eight, Bad Lights, number nine, Sprinter, number 10, As It Was, number 10, Cupid, number 12, Lala, number 13, Kill Bill, number 14, Peso Pluma, number 15, Vampire, number 16, Dance the Night, number 17, Classic 101, number 18, TQM, number 19, I Wanna Be Yours, and then number 20 is no other person than Rema with Calm Down and Selena Gomez as number 20. Massive one, obviously, to Rema on that. At the same time, for the Song of the Summer in the US, we have number one, that's Last Night by Morgan Willie, number two, Ella Baila Sola, number three, Cross Summer, number four, Fukumi, number five, Vampire, six, Pascal, seven, Kill Bill, eight, See You Again, nine, Group of Frontera, 10, You Prove, 11, All My Life, 12, Where She Goes, 13, La Baby, 14, Barbie Words, 15, Something in the Orange, 16, Boy the Liar, 17, Wasted on You, 18, TQM, 19, That's the Night, and number 20 is no other person than not Rema, but then Taylor Swift with Anti-Hero. But then Rema made it to the global category, and that's a massive one, obviously, to Afrobeat on that one. Moving on, we have Burna Boy as the last guy on the news. We saw earlier in the day where he gave us a track list of what the album looked like. 15 track projects, including a bonus track, and obviously Burna Boy has been doing massive PR promotion for the album as we speak. Moving on, we saw where he spoke at the interview with Zanlowi earlier in the day. Yesterday, over midnight, was released by Apple, and then he said he would. As a matter of fact, he came out to say the song. According to him, he said he think If I'm Lying is the best song of the project, and not of the project, but then the best song he thinks he has ever written in his career, and that's a massive one that we all are waiting to see what he has done on the song If I'm Lying. Now, moving on, we saw where he came out to say some not so friendly words about Afrobeat, and which has made everyone talking at the time. Burna Boy said at the time he feels that Afrobeat, as people call it, is mostly about nothing, literally nothing. There is no substance to it. Like nobody's talking about anything. It's just a great time. So he came out to say Afrobeat doesn't have substance, and obviously it's about nothing. There's nothing substantial to it. It's just having a great time as vibes and beats as it were. And then Afrobeat has come out to say, those that's not true, no that's not true, and no that's not true. Because we put in the hard work. As a matter of fact, we have a lot of people who put their opinion out there. The likes of Fuse came out to put no substance, obviously shows that he is totally against what Burna Boy have said. At the same time, Ajabo Hustlers have come out to say, yes, they support Burna Boy because they also feel that Afrobeat lacks substance and obviously just vibes and inshallah. Moving on, we saw the version of Chris Brown for the song Taliban's that was not released because it was said that Byron Messia sold the song to Burna Boy. It was supposed to be a Byron song with Chris Brown, and there's a snippet of the song that actually showed that Chris Brown also was on it and voiced his own melody of the song. But then we might never get to see that part of the song because now Burna Boy owned the song, and it is the track 15 as the bonus track on Burna Boy's album. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy just yesterday hanging out with Travis Scott and Dave recently. And obviously, we know Dave's on the project, but then Travis Scott, what really is happening with Travis Scott? Is there a secret song or something, or maybe on the Travis Scott album? But then we saw three of them hanging out together, at the MSG, the Madison Square Garden, and obviously it's all love and light seeing three guys loving themselves and all vibing together. What it means is Afrobeat is now the world, basically. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy. Obviously, he dropped a song yesterday, "Cheat on Me" with Dave, and people had their thought and opinion about the song. But then it has been said that this is a sample song that has been sampled from the song "Cheating on Me" with Quabs at the time, and it said that Burna Boy has sampled a whole lot this year, and this time it's another sample again with Quabs with the song "Cheating on Me." Similar title, similar words and everything. Burna Boy just checked a thing or two, but then it sounds so good when Burna Boy sang it. Is Burna Boy the king of sample at this time? Regardless, he's winning, and then he has never denied it. But as far as I'm saying, Burna Boy, please and please, it is time to stop sampling and let's move on. Because we know, I think the fans are saying this because they know Burna Boy can sing, they know what he can do, and then they are saying they want to see an original song from Burna Boy. Is that your position too? If it is, let me see your thoughts in the comment section. I love you guys so much. My name remains Daki. Please and please do